Hello, everyone. Welcome to, I guess, the long-awaited conclusions of my Terra Mystica Tournament Season 39 videos? I think it was 39. I guess I should know that, but I'm not going to go look it up. um, Honestly, I've been putting off recording these. The games have been done for quite some time, but, like, spoilers ahead, but I just got absolutely clobbered this season, and it's kind of like demoralizing to talk about numerous defeats for hours. But I do want to get the videos out there. Like, there are people who wanted to watch them, and it will hopefully be instructive for me. But I may cover things in less detail because there are just like games where it was hopeless from pretty early on and not that much to worry about later. I will say I didn't get 0 points. I got more than 0, so I didn't come last in every game. And also because these games were so long ago, I think I said it was like my fastest season ever. Maybe I didn't say that, but it's true. I actually am like rediscovering all of these moves live along with you. I don't really remember how they went. So in this game, I was Cultists, and I predicted, in fact, this was my player 1 game. I believe I predicted in the game selection that it would be Cultists, Darklings, Mermaids, and Engineers, and in that matchup, I chose to play Cultists. I think Darklings are also fine, and maybe Engineers are fine, but with nicely duplicated cult bonuses, it seemed like Cultists were the place to be. And I still think that's true, although it didn't work out. As I said, I got clobbered in pretty much every game. Players mostly put their stuff in the places I expected. I don't remember. I might have talked about the initial setup in like when I was looking at the game 2 faction selection, come back to look at how this one was going. I think I did. Anyway, this H4 is what really surprised me by Mermaids. I thought they would go E4. Even in CDME matchups, H4 is apparently only played like a third or a quarter of the time at like top level play, it seems to me. But it really messes with my plans because I want my town to go this way, obviously, right? But I figured I could get in here and Mermaids wouldn't mind making a town here and we could all be friends. That was the idea. So what did I do with my first action? I built a trading post. This makes sense. Everyone kind of wants to get Earth 1, and I assume I'm along for that ride. Maybe you could take some water too, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out if I do that. What did I... No, I took Earth 1. Makes sense. And I took the cult step as my bonus, just because the others are not very good. I guess I could have taken 6 coins. What am I planning to do with the cult step? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm cultist. I can probably use it for something, right? Get another priest, or at least another spade. Sure, that makes sense. And it's my turn. What should I do here? It would be kind of nice to dig to G4 because it's a dwelling round and you want to get that income going, right? I guess I kind of hoped to have 12 power by now, but actually I don't see how that could ever... Oh, right. If the engineers had upgraded this first, I would have been gaining more power through my larger building, whereas they went here instead. And I still don't really understand why they didn't. They get more leech this way too. And it's not like anyone really wants to take E9 from them. So they might have actually been doing this like specifically to deny us power, seeing the Mermaids as not much of a rival, perhaps? I don't know. Doesn't seem like a great play to me. But at any rate, it didn't make me happy. And so indeed I did take the shovel, right? I took the dig action. Can we... Yes. Burned 4, built G4. And now my first town is shaping up nicely. I just have to like figure out a way to get H5 from Mermaids. They would like it, but they're not dying to have it. They've got a fine sanctuary town here. and they might welcome a neighbor to actually do that building with. So we're in sort of an uneasy truce at the moment over H5, I think. And engineers, I guess, took what? Was that double dig? They dug once here. Maybe it was a single dig. I don't know. How did they... Ah, they had the spade action. Okay. And the mermaids took a double dig to build here and dig here. Okay. So the engineers are feeling, I think, a bit besieged at this point. This town they hope to get is suddenly much more difficult because the mermaids took away two hexes from it. Anything I should do at the moment? I have enough power. I want to spend my cult step on water, obviously. Unless I was going to buy a priest, maybe? I don't see that as such a great idea. I could buy workers, maybe? No, those are gone. I don't think it would be a great idea, but it's probably not insane. It probably is insane. Yeah, you want to build the trading post the next turn, not this turn. Okay. So I guess I probably just pass? No, of course I spend this, yeah. Mermaids followed up here. And then I passed and I got the spade, which I'm very happy with, I assume. So in fact, at the end of round 1, I think things are going fairly well for me. I get some more power from this Darklings upgrade, and I'm second in this round. And let me tell you, this, I am fairly sure, is the round where my game-losing blunder occurs. As I recall. It's been a while, but this seems about right. If you want to, you can pause the video and see if you can guess how I might possibly make a game-losing blunder this round. One thing that I noticed throughout all of my games, like, in each game, I made, except maybe one, I made one big mistake that was, like, noticeable to me as a big mistake, not just, like, something where I did something non-optimal and didn't really predict something or whatever, but it was like, this is something that in retrospect I definitely agree I should not have done, as opposed to something with surprising consequences. And in the lower divisions, not like 4 is the top of the world or anything, but it's higher than I've been, and it's, you know, it's not horrible. In lower divisions, a number of these blunders I think I could have gotten away with, and maybe not even noticed them. But I feel like in this division, people are playing pretty cutthroat, and bad plays were punished all around. Like, everyone was punishing everyone's bad plays, I feel like. You do something greedy, someone finds a way to stop you. I'm sure people got away with some stuff that I didn't notice because I'm, like, not a Division 1 player or something, but in addition to, like, my own play having some serious holes, I noticed that in this division, players were much less soft than in previous divisions. So, okay, anyway. What do I do first here? Oh, do I blunder already? No. What did I do? What did I do? I said to priest to earth. Okay. I guess I'm not planning to get to 8 water. That seems reasonable, I guess. I just want to cash in as much earth as I can. Yes. Oh, you can see the blunder. Here it is. So here's what happened. I was thinking all this time about H5, the most exciting square on the board, hex on the board, right? And I was like, okay, the mermaids kind of want it, but what I want to do is wait for a time when it's not convenient for mermaids to take it. The other consideration I have is that I don't really want to advance shipping at the moment, or indeed anytime soon. I'd like to bridge here and then build here. And at the moment, I have the spade action, and like I could spend it here, but I kind of wanted to secure H5. And so my thinking, of course, was like, wait until mermaids can't take it. And on the previous action, they could have, like, they had, wait, what? What did the mermaids just do? Oh, they used their cult action. Okay, so for some reason I was like, on this turn, I remember, even though it was like almost 2 months ago, month and a half at least. I remember I was looking at this and being like, okay, I can't take H5 now. The mermaids could like... I can't bridge now because the mermaids could dig and take it from me. And they would... And not only, like, I was like, okay, the mermaids want a neighbor on H5. But they would be happy enough with G4 being a neighbor if I built a bridge, right? That gives them enough 2 places to build trading posts cheaply. So if I build the bridge and they can take H5, they will no longer welcome me as neighbors. They will take it away from me. And I was like, okay, well, the mermaids can dig right now, so I should not bridge. I should just spend my priest. And then, despite like nothing much having changed, it was like the next day or something, but nothing had changed much on the board. I was like, wait a minute. Mermaids can't take H5. That cost them 6 workers and they only have 5. Now's my chance. You know, they could convert a priest, but I don't think they want to do that. But, like, I was confused because I was sort of imagining that this square would already be turned brown and then it would cost them 6 workers. But no, when I build the bridge, the square is still black, and black is only 3 workers away for them. So they capitalized on my mistake and immediately ruined my entire game. I mean, they didn't, I did, right? I think if I had just like stalled a little bit longer on this turn, built a trading post or something, 2 trading posts even. Yeah, I could have built 2 trading posts, and this is the round for like here, trading posts, right? The mermaids would have done enough stuff to spend some workers, and then I could get the bridge in. So I think I actually could have made this work. And if they didn't spend workers, like let's say they sent a priest and then they did a power action or something, okay, I can like back off and just build here instead and figure out H5 later. Because we're kind of at an impasse here. The mermaids never really want to take this from me until there's a bridge down. So if I can delay putting down a bridge until they can't take it, I should win the square. The hex. But I didn't do that because I forgot how many workers it costs to dig from blue to black. Or alternatively, I forgot what color black is, one of the two. So this was the end of the game for me, but I still continued fighting to see if I could like... I'm clearly no longer fighting for first, I'm like fighting for third, but that's still a point. And I assume I just follow up with 2 trading posts here. I sent a priest to water. Where did I come up with a priest? I thought I sent my only priest to Earth already. Okay, so this action, I sent a priest to Earth. Why do I have 2? I gained 1 at the beginning of the round here, but I never took a priest bonus tile. Maybe I bought one with a power action and didn't notice? Last round? No. I have 0 priests. Oh, of course. The cult bonus income. I see. So that's another way that I could stall to make the mermaids go faster. Or to make the mermaids commit before I give up H5. I have more priests to spend. Eventually they'll use up their workers, then I can bridge, then dig, is what I think should have happened. So I ended up digging here, sure. And the other players, quite reasonably, were denying me leech, so I couldn't get to 8 water. Or did they? Maybe not. Oh, did I? I had a priest, I see. I had a priest in reserve. The idea being, you know, go ahead and deny me water if you want. Like, deny me leech. You're just denying yourself power, and I can spend a priest if I need to. This is the kind of thing that often players are like, fine, I'll leech from you. it's not even going to succeed, especially since I'm like losing now, right? I don't think they should be so excited to deny me power or to deny me cult steps when I'm clearly in last place. I think the mermaids should have taken some power from me, but okay, they didn't. I end up having to spend my priest here. And I don't know what happened. I sent another priest to Earth, and these cults are looking good for me, of course. Grabbed a sanctuary for Air 1, probably? Oh. Yeah, Air 1. Okay. And I also got the sanctuary pass tile, so this all makes sense. And this is like probably my whole round, right? Yeah, let's just get out of here. Okay, I took workers. Interesting. For a dwelling on G2, that makes sense. And now I passed and I got the trading post scoring tile? Yeah. So, I don't know. Obviously pretty awful shape here. I can just kind of like narrate what I did. It's not clear like what I should be doing at this point anymore. This town is obviously a disaster. I'm not even sure which player I should be competing with to try to deny them points. It might be mermaids. Engineers currently are low on points, but they have a very bustling economy, and they tend to be able to do a lot with it. So I think mermaids are the stragglers to try to hurt if I can. But really, I should just like focus on myself. I built another temple and took, I don't know, water 1? Yeah. Get all those scoring favors, sure. And engineers just went nuts this round. Yeah, that's why you don't mess with engineers. And Darklings also have a ton of points already, and a pretty reasonable economy. And they've got their 2 towns clearly staked out. No one's going to bother them. This is classic engineer Darkling stuff over here. And engineers look likely to get a 3rd town pretty comfortably. They just kind of need a neighbor. I think I was eager to provide them one because I'm not competing with them at all. Like, I assume I took H3 at some point. It would be nice maybe to take E3, but kind of not that productive since I'm not actually competing with the engineers anyway. I got my first town, and with it I took, I assume, like, I don't know, some kind of points town? Workers. Okay, sure. Not totally sure what for, but seems fine. Does it? I don't know. I guess we'll see what I do. What have I been up to? Advanced ship, advanced ship. I'm like the first one building a town, right? Why did I pick workers? I must have been planning something for next round, maybe? That I needed more workers for? Maybe I just was kind of not really thinking it through and saw that I was at 16.4, but like I'm planning to spend 12 coins on shipping, right? So it seems like I should prefer coins, and those have not all gone yet. Oh, I was at 16 and 2 before buying this, yeah. And I wasn't gonna get that many more next round. I don't know, maybe, and like I need the stronghold. I guess it could make sense. Anyway, we advanced ship a bunch. I got to H3, sure. Saying, come on in, cultists, or engineers. You've got neighbors everywhere. Let's be friends. Give me some power, please. And some cult steps. What did I do here? Advanced ship again. Because I had the shipping bonus tile. A7 and D6, I think, are how I'm going to try to connect. which, I don't know, is connecting going to be worth anything? Maybe not, but it's nice to be able to threaten it. In the meantime, A7 and B2. Okay, so this is what the workers were for, is I can actually use them this round and then get more workers the next round as well. Okay, that makes sense. And I managed to secure water, and I should be second in earth. Maybe can make a shot at air or fire? Like second on fire or first in air could be possible. And then just like a bunch of stuff is happening here. And we get to round 6. And if you look at the predictions, it's pretty dismal, right? I'm at 117, mermaids are at 133. I do have slightly more economy to play with, but not really much. And also they have the pass shipping tile. Oh, that's already counted in, okay. So I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do, but probably they're going to try to get a town on A10. No, they already have a town here. They're getting a town here, right? Seems like they should be able to manage it. So, I don't know what happened. Yeah, they built this, and what did I even do? Took a power action, maybe? Yeah, I took the coins. Makes sense, since I just got all these workers. And I did, in fact... I got to use my cult spades to transform D6. That's right. So it wasn't actually that hard to connect. And then I grabbed it before anyone else could mess with me. And it's looking a bit closer now. 122 to 128, because I have currently got a few network points, but I think those are going away. And it's not really clear what else I should do. Probably just build some trading posts. Or, I want my stronghold, of course. And then, like... maybe a trading post or something. Okay, I went with work or a dwelling. Not... oh, because I have the spade action. I see. That makes sense. And then I sent a priest to fire to try to get second place there. First in air is not going to happen, so just invest in fire instead. Get the stronghold, since it's the stronghold round, and I'm cultists. Send another priest to fire. Then what? Upgraded B3. There it is. Sure, and this is pretty much the end for me. I'm totally broke, and I'm behind the mermaids by 1 point. It would have been really nice to get, like, enough workers to maybe upgrade my network a bit. Although, actually, I'm not sure 12 would have helped. Oh, also, are the Darklings going to take away more points from me? No, they're connected up already. Are they going to build I-11? They can't. Okay. Yeah, so actually came pretty close in the end to, like, salvaging third place, but couldn't quite do it. After the blunder, the blunder bridge, the bridge over Blunder Pass. I don't know. There probably were some minor adjustments I could make that would have improved matters. And by the way, the mermaids might have been right to deny me that leech in round 2, or... yeah, round 2. Because it turns out I was the one they were competing with, and having another priest would have helped me in various ways. Probably more than them having 1 power would have. So, if they saw that coming, well done. And if they didn't see it coming, also well done, I guess, because they beat me. So, that's, I mean, a little bit more stuff happened, and then here's the end game. I did, in fact, lose them by 1. and Engineers won the match. I think I would have been in great shape if I'd gotten H5. I think I could have been at least second, but I threw it away, and that's what happens. You get these learning experiences, and hopefully you learn from them. But not quite soon enough to help me with the rest of the season, which, as I told you, went mostly quite badly. So I'll be back in a while with my second game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.